This net meets each Friday on the club's repeater frequency of 147.27. Net control for this evening is Tom, Tango Oscar Mike. This is a directed net, and as such, stations are requested to not make their comments until they are directed by the net control. Stations that have missed their place on the roll may check in when asking for open check-ins. Only stations with emergency traffic may break in by saying break, break, your call sign, and the emergency. Before I continue, is there any emergency traffic? Nothing heard. In addition, the Ozone Amateur Radio Club has their meetings on the first and third Thursdays of each month. Our meetings are held at the Emergency Communications Building, located at the corner of 4th and Kuzan Streets in Slidell. The meetings begin at 7:30 p.m., and we urge all amateur radio enthusiasts to attend. Visitors are always welcome. Before I commence the roll call, are there any announcements for the net?
AA5UY.
AA5UY. You are recognized, John. Go ahead, please.
Well, I sent out emails to everybody. Everybody's probably aware that Paula and Paul upgraded, and everything got taken care of on the FCC database. So Paul is now an extra, and Paula is now an extra, and Paul is now a general. So everything is completed. Once again, I'd like to publicly thank the VE team for helping out and making it run very smoothly. So that's about it from here. I'm pleased, and I can now start breathing easy and get some sleep at night, not having to worry about that test packet. 73 is all, and special congrats to Paul and Paula on their upgrades. This is AA5UY.
All right, John. Thank you very much for that info. And a big congratulations to Paul and Paula for their accomplishments. And a big thanks to the VE team that administered the test as well. Couldn't have done it without you. Okay, do we have any other announcements? Okay, I have a couple here real quick. First of all, don't forget about the 10-meter net kicks off at 8 p.m. This evening, local time, 28.425 upper sideband. And next is the next business meeting of the Ozone Amateur Radio Club is December 5th. Kindly make that on your calendar. And also coming up in January, we'll have the election of officers. Keep in mind that to vote, members have to be current at that time. So get your dues in and get that all knocked out there. They can mail dues in early if they prefer. So we'll be checking the mailbox at a rather regular time there. So, okay, let's see here. What else we got? We got a couple Hamfests coming up. First is Minden Amateur Radio Association Annual Christmas Hamfest. That's December 21st, of course, in Minden. Pretty good drive, but let's see here. Talk in 147.300 with a PL of 186.2. And also coming up in January on the 18th, the 39th Annual Hammond Hamfest in the Pennington Student Activity Center. Talk in there is 147.000, negative offset. I know that's not what most radios will automatically switch to. But let's see here, and that's a PL tone of 107.2. Okay, any other announcements before we get rolling with the roll call? Nothing heard, so we'll start out with KD5AXU Johnny. WD5BJR Manny. KI5CDJ Paula. KG5CEN Glenn.
This is KG5CEN. Good evening, Tom, and everyone on the net. No comments tonight. I'll be listening, though. KG5CEN, back to net control.
All right, Glenn, thank you very much, sir. WD5CVN Mike. KB5CVO Randy. WB5CXJ Ron and KA5DOW Sharon.
We're here. Good evening, all. Good seeing everybody at the Eaton meeting last night. Will not be around for comments. Hope to see you on 10. And happy Thanksgiving all. WB5CXJ.
All right, Ron, thank you very much, sir. KA5ECQ Rick. WD5GNX Greg.
WD5GNX here, Tom. No comments, just checking in. Back to you, KD5GFG. This is WD5GNX.
All right, Greg, thank you very much for being there this evening. Next up is AE5FK George. K5HIZ John. Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Zulu Uniform Joe.
Good evening, Tom and Deb. This is Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Zulu Uniform Joe up here in southwest corner of Walpole County, Mississippi. That's where you're dead, and we'll not be around for any comments. Have a good net, Tom, and have a happy Thanksgiving. KB5ACU, we clear.
All right, Joe, thank you, sir. You have a happy turkey day as well there. KC5IHP Doug. KF5IQO Lee and KF5YYE Karen.
This is KF5IQO Lee and Karen. We're listening. Back to you, net control.
All right, Lee, thank you, sir. KF5KAEJ. This is KD5GFG net control for the Ozone Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net. Next is AE5LG Jared. KG5MSJ Fred.
in the group. This is K3NFU, Roy and Slidell. No comments, no traffic, over.
All right, Roy, thank you very much, sir. KC5NNK, Bob. KG5NXY, Carl.
This is KG5NXY, Carl. Good evening, all. I was planning on going camping tonight, but the rain, or the threat of rain, scared me off. I've just been watching my radar screen on the internet, and that big mass of rain just floated to the north of us. Didn't even touch the lake. So, I wish I'd gone camping. Anyway, it's going to be a good weekend. I'll have another chance. So, to all, have a good night. Back to you, Tom.
Well, you know how that always goes. You make plans and then something comes up to kind of mess with you. It just kind of thumb its nose at you. But, well, maybe next time the weather will go along with what you have planned there. All right, Carl, thank you very much, and you have yourself a good one. Next up is K5OZ, Dave.
Good evening, Tom and Annette. It's K5OZ. Enjoyed seeing everybody last night at the Eaton meeting. It was fun. Had a lot of good meals, so it was great to talk to some new hams that joined the club. So back to you, Tom. K5 Oscar Zulu.
All right, Dave. Thank you very much, sir. KD5PCK, Scott.
Hey, good evening, Tom and everyone else. This is KD5PCK, Scott out in Mandeville. No real comments. Just hope everyone enjoys this nice weather this weekend. Do have one thing to add. The last couple of weeks I've been recording the net and posting it to YouTube so that it can give everyone a chance to see what they actually sound like through the repeater. So I plan to also add tonight's net up there on YouTube. Once the net is over, it usually takes about an hour for it to get uploaded and processed. And if you just go on there and search for W5SLA net, you should be able to find it. So back to you, Tom, KD5PCK.
All right, Scott. Thank you very much, sir. And also, that'll give the people that do the maintenance on the repeater and site to see how everyone's coming through, including themselves. So thank you very much, sir. Okay, next up is N5PGO, Sean.
This is N5PGO, Nicholson, Mississippi. Sorry I missed everyone at the Eaton meeting. We tried to make it, but in the last minute couldn't do it. But no other comments. Back to you, Tom, N5PGO.
All right, Sean. Sounding good and strong into the machine tonight, so that's always a good sign there. Thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a good weekend. KE5QKR, Emil. N5RIW, Brooks.
N5RW, good evening, Tom, and everyone on the net. I don't have any comments or anything to pass along, other than just say have a good turkey day and a good weekend and be safe out there. And I'll stand by and listen for a little while. So y'all have a good weekend, be safe. N5RW, back to net control.
All right, Brooks. Appreciate you being there, and you do the same, sir. Next on the roll, WB9SUG Paul and KG1LIZ Liz.
Well, this is WB9SUG, and the KG1LIZ is right behind me back here, so you can hear it.
Hey, we'll say good evening to everybody, and wish you all a happy Turkey Day or Thanksgiving or whatever you want to call it. That day of overeating and indulgences. But anyhow, with that, I'm going to get out of the way. Hope everybody has a good time. Be safe and be careful. Thank you, Tom, for running the net. KD5GFG, WB9SUG.
All right, Paul. Appreciate it, sir, and my pleasure. KF5UTJ, Joel.
Yes, good evening, Tom. This is KF5UTJ, Joel in Slidell. I will have any comments for the net today. I just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and enjoy times with your family. This is KF5UTJ. Back to you, Tom.
All right, Joel. Thank you, sir. Okay, next is AA5UY, John, and AA5UC, Judy.
This is AA5UZ Judy. We have no further comments, just we hope everybody will have a very happy Thanksgiving. And it was great seeing everybody out last night. Thank you so much for calling the net, Tom. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate all you folks do behind the scenes there as well. Big thank you. WA5BCS, Frank.
This is WA5VCS. I don't really have anything for the net, Tom. It was good seeing everybody last night, and I hope they all have a good week and, enjoy the good weather that's supposed to be coming. Back to the net, WA5VCS.
All right, Frank. Thanks also to you, sir, and also appreciate your check-in. KK5WCR, Billy. W2XXX, Paul. KF5YCU, Fred.
This is KF5YCU, Fred in Slidell. I don't have any comments, but I certainly want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and everybody be safe and enjoy the time out. Back to net.
All right, Fred, much appreciated, and you have yourself a good one as well, sir. KE5YKI, Roger. KF5YNN, Francis. W5CLP, Chris. And last but not least, WI5ARD, Russ. Okay, do we have any other stations that would like to check in, or any stations that may have missed their place on the roll? Please call now.
WF5K. K5EF. KT5EAK.
Okay, hold on right there just a second. And, well, it's going to be easy to work this backwards here. KC5EAK. Tim, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Tom. It's been a long time. I enjoyed helping with the testing session. It sure was a pleasure being with the group there and helping other people. You always look forward to meeting with you and getting some progress done with the testing. Yeah, thanks a lot.
We appreciate you swinging by and helping out. Greatly appreciated. Okay, we also had K5EF. For some odd reason, I'm not seeing that name here, but it seems to me that's Nick. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right, Tom. It's Nick, K5EF. Just wanted to check into the net tonight. The 10-meter net, it's at 28,415, you said?
Now you got to slide up a little bit. 28.425.
Great. Thank you very much. I'm going to give it a shot.
All right. We'll definitely be listening for you, and hopefully you can make it in. Okay. We also had WF5K. Mal.
Good evening, Tom, and to the net. No comments or anything. Just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and hope they have a nice week next week. WF5K.
Appreciate you swinging by, and you have yourself an outstanding one as well, sir. Thank you. Do we have any other stations? Any open check-ins or stations that may have missed their place on the roll, or that I perhaps missed on the roll? Okay, do we have any stations with comments for the net tonight? Okay, nothing heard. I'd like to thank everyone for their participation in the net this evening, and hope everyone has a great weekend, fantastic Thanksgiving, and yes, we will be here the evening of Black Friday. We're not even going to try to hit the crowds. We'll be here doing what we normally do. So everyone have a fantastic one, and a big thanks again. This is KD5GFG, now securing the Ozone Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net and returning the repeater back to its regular amateur use. 73.